Whoa, is today what I think it is? Is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? Is it Thursday? No. Is it Friday? No, today is Wednesday. So you know what that means? It's time for art. So get your pencils, get a piece of paper, get some markers, and let's get ready for art today. Woo! Hello, my friends. Welcome to another art class with Mr. B. I'm so excited to be with you guys here today. We're gonna start a project, so all I need you to have is a pencil, a paper, some crayons or markers, and if you have watercolors or paint at home, you could use these as well. We're gonna be drawing a landscape, drawing mountains, trees, and grass and all that good stuff. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce you to our artist who we're gonna be inspired by, and then we're gonna get straight into our project. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Allow me to introduce you to the artist Jen Arani, who is an artist, an illustrator, and a graphic designer. During the day, she works as a graphic designer. But in the evenings or on weekends, you could probably find her drawing and illustrating very small, beautiful, colorful, and detailed images that she sells. She usually begins her creations by drawing lightly in pencil. And usually her drawings are of her surroundings of Maryland, where she lives. From there, she's using beautiful, bright watercolor paints to really add life and beauty to her works of art. Finally, she uses a very fine-tipped pen to go back over those pencil lines and add all of the details. She is going to be our inspiration today as we work on our own Jen Arani-inspired landscape. So let's get started. Begin.
So, hello my friends, we're gonna draw our landscape. So the first thing we are going to do is that we are going to take our pencil and we're gonna draw a line going across. Remember, this is called our horizon line, just like so. Now, right above the horizon line, we're gonna make zigzags so we can draw the mountains. Now, when I mean zigzags, I don't want you drawing zigzags like this, like triangles. No, we're gonna draw more curvy zigzags. Now, watch what I do. So you're gonna go up and you'll make curvy zigzags. Curvy zigzags. So this is gonna make the mountains look more realistic because mountains are rocky. They're not pyramids. So we have our mountains just like that. Now, after using the pencil, remember we use a pencil first just in case we make mistakes. But after we do our mountains and our lines, we're going to use a Sharpie or a black marker to trace over. So remember, more curvy zigzags. More curvy zigzags. More curvy. And then now we're going to add a shadow to our mountains. So on the left side, on the left with your left side of the mountains, you're going to make some more curvy lines from the top to the bottom. But you're only going to be on the left. And then using diagonal lines, we're going to draw inside the mountain. Just like so. Now, once again, it doesn't have to be perfect whatsoever, but this is just to help us with our mountains. Now we're gonna add some little dash of lines because we wanna add some texture to our mountains. Remember, they're made out of rocks. So we wanna add some lines to add details to it, just like so. You don't have to add too many lines, and you can always go back later and add little cracks, right? Because it's rocky later on. So now we're going to use our marker for the horizon line just like this. And then now we're going to draw a diagonal line and another one and another one, just like so. So now this is going to be, the top part is our mountains, and the bottom part is going to be where the grass is for the forest. So now you're going to draw some straight lines coming down, and these straight lines are going to be the trees. And then after you draw your lines, you're simply just going to draw some dash lines just like so to make the trees. So you start on one side. You want to have more dash lines at the bottom, and as it gets to the top, they get smaller and smaller. See, just like that. Mr. B drew a lot of trees here, more than he anticipated. So take your time, it's not a rush. We want to make sure there's a line, there's still a bottom part so we know where the tree bark is. Then you can add a little line standing out for a shadow, just like that. I'm gonna do just a couple more. I'm doing them fast because I don't want you guys being here forever waiting for me. So the fast way is that you draw a line going across and you just go zigzag, zigzag, till you get to the top, just like that. So. And then we have look at our tree. Look how great that looks. So now what we're gonna do is, now we're gonna use the warm and cool colors to color our sky. So remember, our warm colors are red, orange, and yellow. And then our cool colors are blue, green, and purple. Just like so. So Mr. B is gonna actually use the cool colors, right? And he is just simply going to pick one part. I'm gonna start at the bottom. I wanna do purple at the bottom. And then I wanna do green in the middle. And then I wanna do blue up top, just like so. So I'm gonna take my time and just color. Mr. B is gonna do a little faster. So if you see some white, it's okay. You can always go back and color inside the white. Now he's gonna do green in the middle. Just like so. Now what's cool about this project is that if you have watercolors or paint, you can use watercolors to paint the sky as well. And you can use, once again, the warm or cool colors. And then last but not least, So that's our sky with the warm and cool, with the cool colors. And you can do the same thing, but with the warm colors instead. So we're red, yellow, and orange. It's all up to you. Now, Mr. B, you know he loves details, so you can always add maybe some birds flying by up in the sky. You can add a sun, you can add a moon if it's supposed to be nighttime. And if you're using, paint, you could take some white paint and make some stars in the sky as well. And at the bottom, you're more than welcome to add any details you want. So maybe you want to add some cars driving by, or maybe some campers. You can even draw a tent just like so. And maybe some people are in the tent, just hanging out. You can draw some rectangles and then draw some fire, just like that. And then just make sure you draw a little shadow right here. And look, you have a tent with a campfire just like that. And then you can add maybe bears or bobcats, or maybe you can add a pond with some fish. It's all up to you. So you just drew your own landscape. And depending on the season, as I said, you can, if it's wintertime, you can add snow coming down, maybe spring, a little bit of rain, or if it's summer, you could just add a big old bright sun in the sky and make it a beautiful picture. So thank you for joining Mr. B for our art class for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to see how your landscapes came out today as well. Have a good day. Bye-bye.